Come on into Canada in a basket. It is our third and final stop on our tour of the Byward Market with us, C'est Bon Cooking. Paula, I'll say it again. How do you discover all of these incredible places?
We walk in, we check it out, we taste, and we develop a relationship with the store owners, and that's it. We actually take the time to stop and take a look in. A lot of people come to the market and they have a commando attitude, go in, get what you need, and get back out.
Right.
But we really try and take the time to stop and get to know the different places.
So what's so special about Canada in a basket? And I guess the ultimate question would be, where did it get its name?
Well, very simply, if it's Canadian and it can be put in a jar, you will find it here in Canada in a basket.
Okay.
And what's wonderful about this store is that it's organized by province. So if you're homesick for your home province, or if you want to send a taste of Canada to someone, they will actually put together baskets for you, and you can ship it yourself, or they will ship as well for you. So that's where the name comes from.
Okay, now I see a very familiar brand here, Mrs. McGarrigle's.
Absolutely, yes, Mrs. McGarrigle's mustards. And look, they have a huge variety of Mrs. McGarrigle's mustards, and I love that they have the two sizes as well. They have the regular size and the sample size. You know, if people want to just try a little bit before engaging into the larger sizes.
Exactly, and we've actually got a couple of different flavors out here today.
We've got a couple of different flavors with pretzels for you.
Okay.
So we've got Canadian maple, we've got, my goodness, we've got balsamic as well. And what is our third flavor?
Chipotle Lime.
Yes.
I actually had the chance to head to Mrs. McGarrigle's in Merrickville, right?
Yep, that's right.
And make the Chipotle Lime because it's the award-winning one.
Yes.
So, it's one of my favorites.
People don't realize that Canada produces about 90% of the mustard seed in the world. And we ship it out to France so they can put it in little jars and sell it back to us for lots of money. So Mrs. McGarrigle decided to take the situation in hand and make our own award-winning mustards, and it's wonderful to have her.
Right. And the second flavor here, balsamic and cracked pepper. How would you describe this one?
Oh my goodness. Well, a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of heat as well.
Okay. They all have such a nice flavor, but they have that sort of sharpness, that little spice, that kick that you find in a good.
And there's a reason why a lot of local chefs choose to put this mustard on their cheese and charcuterie plates, because it is such a high quality mustard. So it's an ideal accompaniment to your cheese and your charcuterie, but your burgers as well, and all of those dishes that you'll tend to eat mustard with as well.
Right. Okay. And I'm going to taste test our last one, which is the Canadian maple. Okay. And while I do so, what's one of your other favorite brands here inside Canada in a Basket?
We love to talk about the Perth Pepper and Pestle products, which are right here. These products are, of course, from Perth, so again, very local. And it started with their red pepper jelly. Again, another wonderful accompaniment to cheese and charcuterie boards. And from there, they've developed a whole line of products, and they are absolutely wonderful. And again, you'll find these in local restaurants being served. So.
Yeah, it's been on my list of to-do, or my to-do list, to head out to Perth and make that famous red pepper jelly.
That's right.
Thank you so much for the tour this morning.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Always wonderful.
And of course, taste test the items that you introduce us to. So head to the C'est Bon Cooking website to check out all of the information, because it's not just food tours, but also cooking classes. So there's a whole lot to do with you.
Thank you.
Stick around. There's still lots more coming up on CTV Morning Live.